Just a junior. Birdie-Shaw, just a sophomore, correct? There's a strike on the outside edge. 0-2 to count.
She is. And Macy is improving. She's improving her craft, just like a lot of these kids are. She's improving her craft. Macy has good stuff. She's got to learn to pitch.
The 0-2 just missed outside. The count 1-2.
You know, when you get to a certain level, JP, I say everybody good. I know high school is not like travel ball, but Coffee County is good throughout the lineup, and everybody can hit it. There's more to just slinging it in there. You got to be able to move it. You got to be able to pitch.
There's a slap under the glove of Brindley Rose at third, and a leadoff single for Evans to start the top half of inning 5 for Coffee County. Back to the top of the order, and Raven Rogers.
Now batting number 6, Raven Rogers. And nobody got.
Strike out and line drive out to the left.
Yes, we need to get an out. Back at the top of the lineup. This is a time in the ball game that we can get through.
And there's got a break, a pop up just inside the circle, or outside the circle, as Birdie-Shaw catches it for the first out of the inning.
If we can clear.
Now batting number 19, Katie Rutledge.
Second, third batter,
one out.
through 4 or whatnot. If we can clear through here, JP, and them not score any runs, that sets us up for the last 6 outs to be at a good part of their lineup anyway.
These next 3 hitters are collectively 5 for 5. There's a fielder's choice.
We've made the adjustment to stay away. We've done a good job to, instead of trying to come in on these Coffee County hitters, to stay away, and it's made a difference. They haven't squared one up since.
Yep, they're 6 for 6 with on-base percentage, so it's 1,000. That one's fouled away too. So 0-2 to Katie Rutledge. She singled and reached on an error, and she stranded at third. The last time she was out there, and now we've got some equipment issue with Evans down at first. She's ready to go. So 0-2 count coming to Katie Rutledge. Now time.
Now Brindley's got something in her eye.
So she's pointing to her eye, and we'll see if Taylor can find out what's going on with Brindley Rose. And Taya Butler, the outstanding trainer with Southern Tennessee Regional.
Hey,
Johnny on the spot there.
She does a great job. I've been throughout this week. She's been here every single night, and throughout the season, she's been here on the home games. And when our girls get through playing, she goes over there. She's wrapping arms and wrapping ankles and dealing with bumps and bruises and scrapes. So she's really done a great job.
Taylor, was just a contact issue. Okay, all right. A little squirt of that saline, and she's good to go. There's a strike, and swing and a miss by Rutledge, and a strikeout for the second out of the inning. And the first time Rutledge is retired.
Now batting number 23, Corey Bell. Got 2 down.
This is the kid we got to stay away from, JP. I'm looking at him right. He's over. He's telling Georgia to stay away, and that's right. We've got to stay away from this kid. She's got an open stance, and I'm not saying pitch around her right here, but let's make her. If she's going to hit it, let's make her hit something on the outside part of the plate.
First pitch was high and outside, 1-0, and Bell 2 for 2 with a single and a double, both to left field, and both very hard. There's a grounder. It is foul. It's going to be off her foot as she comes up. She can feel it, and so the count is even at 1-1. She's walking that off a little bit. Runner at first is Evans. There are 2 outs of the inning. We're in the top of the 5th. Lawrence County leading Coffee County 6-3, the AAA District Championship.
That hurts.
Yeah.
She's a tough kid, and she's standing around gingerly on that. That hurt.
Takes some more practice swings. Steps back in the box. In the circle, Macy Birdie-Shaw. Ready for the rocking chair. Here it is. Pitch. Swing and a miss. Outside fastball. Lane has a runner and pump fake twice. Sending Evans back to first. She slides in safely. The count now 1-2 to Tori Bell.
Well, she's called on that we're staying away. She's on the chalk now. Come back inside now.
The pitch is high and outside, and it's 2-2. Yeah, she has scooted up at least 2.5 inches towards the home plate.
Maybe Georgia, see, she's up there again.
Wow.
Maybe Georgia will catch on to that, and we'll give her that inside knee-high fastball and freeze her right here.
2-2 count. Runner at first. 2 outs. 3-run Lawrence County lead the pitch. Off speed. Wow! Taylor.
Headset off.
Headset fell off. Taylor, you good? That was pretty good reflexes. All right.
Well, JP, we need a change-up. We really do. We got to have it. She came up with something hard, but
Now it's high and it's full now, 3-2.
you know, we keep talking about it, but the one pitch that Macy's missing is a good changeup. And you know, she's turning on these fastballs and turning on these fastballs. If you could slow her down and get her out front, you could get her.
Murmur has risen. There's a hot shot once again down the left field line. And the count full of 3-2. And the most tension we've seen in this game, Corey, since that first inning when 2 home runs were hit. It stayed at 6-3 since that point, but tension has picked up here with Tori Bell and a runner at first and 2 outs in the 5th.
It has. To be honest with you, I just wanted to keep it in the park.
3. Nope.
He called it a ball.
Oh, I could have swore he called a strike. He yelled it. I mistook that enthusiastic call for a strike. My apologies. It is outside for a ball, and Bell takes the base. Runners at first and second.
And he's called that pitch, JP. He's called it all night tonight. He's called it all week long, and he's called it all season long. So we just didn't get the call there. She made a great pitch. We just didn't get the call.
That was an excited ball call. The pitch, and there's a strike.
Now by the County, number 5, Haley
In the
Henshaw.
same spot.
The runners at first and second with 2 outs, and Henshaw your hitter, and she's equally as dangerous as Bell. She's got a 3-run homer, and throwing back behind the runner at first is Land, and he gets past Rose, and the runner goes to third. Pitch was a ball.
We got to catch that ball. We got to make that catch right there. We can't let that ball get by and let runner on third scoot down, or on second scoot to third.
So the 1-1. The runners at the corners now for Henshaw. The pitch high and outside, 2-1.
Well, we just got to relax, JP. Take some deep breaths right here. There's 2 outs. Again, we're at the heart of their lineup. We get out of this inning right here. That's a big spot for us.
Pitch. Little soft liner inside. Rose can't make it. A run scores.
Let it go!
Talk about enthusiasm. So hit scores a run for Henshaw, and your score now 6-4. A little soft.
Now batting number 11,
that,
Haley
just
Richardson.
got under the
We got
glove
2
of
down.
McKenna Rose.
Well, that's one of those quirky plays, and you know that you stand up here and we're sitting there looking out, and we've got to find a way to catch that ball. Then I hollered out and let it go, because once we don't make the play and we don't catch the ball, just let it go, because you know it's spinning over toward the chalk. If you know, odds are it probably wasn't going to get there and get foul, but you know it wasn't going to hurt to let it go and take a chance anyway. We got to make that play right there. That's got to be an out. When you hit that little fister in the infield like that, that ball has to be caught. So
We may have I think a pitch hitter on deck, because Richardson is at the plate.
looks like they brought Skipper out. Put her on deck.
That is Skipper, you're right.
Well, even though they scored a run right there, and to be honest, JP, that goes back to the throwdown to first base when we try to pick the kid off and we drop the ball. We essentially we just gave them that run right there, JP. But we got to let it go. We got to find an out.
striking the outside edge to Richardson. She's 0 for 2 today with a couple of flyouts.
Again, the game's not played perfectly. We just got to minimize what we give them and maximize.
High drive, soft up the middle, and Littrell grabs it behind the second base, but nowhere to go, and runners move up, and they're loaded for Skipper, who is coming in to pinch hit.
Well,
coming in to run for Coffee County, number 29, Tatum Baldwin. And on the bat, number 15.
Just got to, again, we need to minimize the damage right here. We need to just take it.
Kaylee Skipper.
Find an out, get out of this, steam with the lead.
So Tatum Baldwin coming into courtesy run for the pitcher Richardson at first, and Kaylee Skipper pinch hitting here in the top of the 5th. First pitch just missed outside for a ball, 1-0. The bases are loaded. There are 2 outs. Lawrence County leading 6-4, but one swing of the bat could tie this up or give Coffee County the lead. 1-0. Line drive into shallow right. Gracie Judkins makes the catch and is ran over by Kenzie Dahl. She holds on. Gracie Judkins with a big catch out in right field to stop the tie for Coffee County. They get 1 run, but leave the bases loaded as we head to the bottom half of the 5th. Your score, Lawrence County 6, Coffee County 4. This is the AAA Championship of the X-Sports Radio Network.
Wow.
What a catch.